If you travel from New York to London, it will take around 6 hours, but when you fly from London to New York, it invariably takes longer. If you're a frequent flyer, you may have noticed that flights going from east to west take more time than the flights traveling from west to east. Furthermore, Earth rotates from west to east, so from a purely logical standpoint, the travel from east to west should take less time. If we're in a plane that's flying west, the destination is actually spinning towards us due to Earth's rotation. However, in reality, that clearly doesn't happen. So why does it take longer to fly west than it does to fly east? Earth is mostly spherical, and this shape influences many things, including the seasons, weather conditions, and yes, flight times. Due to Earth's spherical shape, different parts of the planet rotate at different speeds. The rotational velocity of Earth decreases as one goes from the equator to the poles. A location on the equator will experience higher rotational velocity because it has to cover the longest distance within 24 hours. Since the time available to cover a complete rotation is fixed at 24 hours, places on the equator must rotate faster to complete one rotation every day. When an airplane takes off from a specific point on Earth, it's already traveling at the rotational velocity of Earth at that point. In other words, the plane is affected by Earth's rotation, meaning that it also spins away from its destination as the destination spins towards the plane. Therefore, the net result remains the same, as the plane always has a relative velocity with respect to Earth's rotation. This is why the logic that traveling west in an airplane ought to take less time because the destination spins towards the plane doesn't hold up. However, traveling east does take less time than traveling west. Jet streams are strong winds that blow around 5 to 7 miles above Earth's surface from west to east. More specifically, these are relatively narrow bands of strong winds that blow in the upper levels of the atmosphere. Although they move from west to east, their flow often shifts to the south and north. Every moon or planet has global winds whose flow is determined by the way in which the host planet or moon moves and how evenly sunlight falls on it. Earth also has these winds, and because Earth rotates from west to east, jet streams flow in the same direction. Flights with these jet streams on their tails take less time to reach their destination than those facing these winds head-on. Airline pilots navigate into these tunnel-like air patterns, which allows the plane to take advantage of the fast-blowing winds, saving both time and fuel. That's why when airplanes fly from west to east, it takes less time than it does going east to west, because jet streams help piggyback them to their destination, reducing overall flight time.